Hi, I'm Lily, and I am playing Minecraft right now. I would like to show you my wool statues. I'm going to tell the stories. How I got the reason of the stories is like, my dad he said, "Oh, are you making like a little story?" And I said, "Hey, maybe I should make a story." And so I made a story out of it. Now, I'm going to start telling you. Once upon a time, there was a zombie looking for something to hurt. You go over here, and here is a little horsey. There's a horse. And so the zombie comes over and he sees the horse. He's about to kill it when an iron golem shows up and it kills the zombie. And so it sees a flower. The iron golem sees a flower. It wants to pick up the flower, but it sees a skeleton. I made a pretend Steve's sister, so I want all you people to know in Minecraft, like if you get confused, like you're like, no, Steve doesn't have a sister. I just made up one. And so like Steve's sister is over here saying, help, help. But Steve has already been shot with like all kinds of arrows. These arrows don't do anything, by the way. They don't do anything. And so like the zombie is chasing him. And now a zombie is chasing him. And so like Steve's sister runs over here and she has a diamond sword. She gave it to him. He killed the zombie. He has this one little arrow still stuck in his arm. And like the arrow is still not anything. And so like his sister pulls it out and gives it to him so he can remember the adventure. And then they do a victory jump. Now this is like a really cool story. This is like the next story. So once upon a time there was a girl and she was going on a picnic. But an Enderman showed up and it had like a white block in its hand. And so like Steve is over here and he says, never fear, Steve is here. And so like then there's like a dramatic moment like this. And so Steve still has the diamond sword. And so the Enderman teleports. As you can see, the lines right there show he's teleporting. And so it knocks Steve off his feet and he lands on the ground and he's unconscious. And he wakes up and he's in Dream World. And that sign says, welcome to Dream World. And so like those are the guardians of Dream World. I made them exactly the same. And so like he sees this guy. His name is David. And so Steve says, hi, my name is Steve. And he says, hi, my name is David. And David says, you want me to show you around? And Steve said, sure. So first he taught him how to balance on the giant smiley face. And so like you see Steve is falling off there. And so like he's doing a lot better than Steve is. Oh. And so like they're hanging on these bungee cords. At first I made them harnesses, but now I think I'm going to start calling them bungee cords. So like they're swinging on there. You see the little monkey bar thing? It's not really monkey bars, but it kind of looks like it. And so like those are just like that's a different colored tree. And it's a giant ice cream cone. It's like a giant ice cream cone. Who wouldn't want to live in this with Dream World? Who wouldn't want to live in a place with a giant ice cream cone, huh? So like there's another different color tree. Oh, where is the other different color tree? Oh, there it is, and there's like another different color tree. And so like then I think they went over here. Oh yeah, they went over here. And so they went over to climb on this giant umbrella. Steve is climbing on it, but he usually just balances on it right there. And so like the sucker people, they stay up there when it's not raining chocolate milk. It's the chocolate milk cloud. And so like the little kid, the yellow little kid is watching Steve climb, and so is the adult. And so, like, then what they did is they went over here to the chocolate milk rain cloud. And so Steve is catching the chocolate milk rain. And so he already has his buckets half full, yes. And so his friend is just sitting over here because he already drank all his chocolate milk. And he's already caught it, so he's just watching Steve. And so then they went to this shop, and it has all these crazy supplies that people use to have fun in Dreamworld. I still need to put like a few details on it. I still need to put like a sign that says the Rainbow Shop, and it's gonna be like the Rainbow Shop. And I gotta put more stuff inside. And so like they bought these heads. I can't remember like all the heads I got, but that's not important. And so, okay, so here's the cashier. The girl's the cashier. She is like, and so like out here, you go out here, and Steve is being very, very funny, and he's like, he has a zombie head on, and he's putting his hands on his ears, and he's going, and so his friend has fallen on the floor because he was laughing so hard, and he's banging down on the ground because he was so funny, because it was so funny. Steve was being so funny. And so then they had to say goodbye. So Steve is saying goodbye. David's saying goodbye. And so this is a really cool part. This is the disappearing part. And I came up with all of this by myself. Why did I make it? Oh. And so, like here's all of them. Here's one leg missing. There's both legs missing. There's part of his body missing. There's one arm missing. There's the other arm missing. There's his body missing, and poof! He's gone. He's back into the real world. When he gets up, the girl tackles him because the Enderman went away, and she thought he made him go away. And so, like, she's super happy. And so, like, this is a really cute part. His friend suddenly poofs back in because his friend had been knocked out for a really long time, so he had been living in Dreamworld. And so his friend suddenly pops up, and Steve's running to him to hug him, and they hug each other. And so, like, the girl passes out because she thinks David, Steve's friend, is hot. And then she starts disappearing and going into Dreamworld. I made like a little mini story over here, and it's like monster versus monster. Okay, so a creeper and a zombie versus an Enderman and a blaze. You might be surprised about what I did here. Okay, so first the creeper. No, the creeper's not first, actually. Okay, so first, the blaze against the zombie. Blaze kills zombie. Bet you all knew that. Next, creeper versus Enderman. Creeper blows a hole in the ground and kills the Enderman. Next, final round. The blaze fights the creeper. Blaze kills creeper. Blaze, winner. Those were my wool statues, and that's actually all the ones I have. I think I maybe will make some more of them, but really, I'm not going to make any more videos of me making any more, so. The end.
Good job.
I want to.